Here's how to access the live Q&A after a Mount Tam Astronomy YouTube premiere, starting from the YouTube channel where I've been watching the premiere. This one by Dr. Penny Boston is nearly over, and as a standard practice, I post the link to the live Q&A in the comments right below. It's usually the pinned to the top comment. And there it is. It says, welcome everyone. Don't forget the live Q&A afterwards. You can just click this link to go there, and that's all you need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and click the link. And bang, that takes me to the Google Meet. So I have to allow it to let me use my mic and camera if I haven't done this before. So there I am. Now there's a picture of me on the screen. I haven't yet joined the Meet. And it's a good idea to look at that picture carefully to be sure that I'm well lit. I've got a fairly dark room behind me so that my face can be lit up and it looks good to other people. So I should be satisfied with how I look here because this is how I'm going to look to other people. Looking at this little screen here, the dancing green bars in the lower left-hand corner are the sound that the mic is picking up, and that lets me know that it is getting my sound. This little microphone icon here, if I click on it, I turn my microphone off, which I should do if I'm not speaking, just so my background noise doesn't interfere with the Meet. So I'm going to turn it back on for now. This turns off my camera. There's not really a good reason to do that because then people don't know who you are. So here I am back. And then the three dots in the lower right-hand corner, I can turn captions on and off. And turning the captions on can be useful because that way the machine translates what people are saying and I can tell even if people are talking over one another. So to sign in, even though I don't have an invite here, I can simply just type in my name. It's important to type your name so people know who you are. Otherwise, you'll just be an anonymous person and probably won't get invited in. Then I'll click asking to join, and I'll sit there and spin until somebody lets me in. And if I'm there in the meeting, that's what my job is. I will let you in. But it may take me, 15, 20, 30 seconds to do that if there are other people waiting in the queue. To speed things up right now, I'm going to sign in with an account that is already approved for this meeting. This is my account at Mount Tam Astronomy. And by doing that, I can join directly. I don't have to ask. Okay, so I'm going to click join now. I do not want to click present. If I click present, that's going to present my whole screen. That's present, not present, which means that my whole screen gets shared to everybody else and disrupts the meeting. So don't do that. You just do join now, and I can join instantly because I'm already signed in. So I'm going to shrink this screen a little bit here so that you can see the entire display on the capture. So there's me in the meeting. Normally you won't see yourself. Normally you'll only see other people. Do not panic. They can see you, but you don't want to waste screen space on you because you know what you look like. You will be in the upper right-hand corner. That's me up there in that little upper right-hand corner thumbnail. But let's look at our controls. On the lower left, you can see meeting details. If I click on that, I can see just what the meeting is. It's not terribly interesting, but if I want to send this information to somebody else, I can copy it and send it. This is how I turn off my microphone. If I turn it off, see my microphone is now muted. I can turn my microphone back on. I should mute it unless I'm talking or asking a question. I can turn off my camera. Not a good idea to do that, but that's how it's done. The little red phone icon in the middle is how I actually leave the Meet. So when I'm done watching, got to go do something else, I can click the little red guy and leave the Meet. This is where I turn on the captions, and you can see how it works. The machine is actually translating my words in real time. And if you have multiple people participating, this can make it easy to see what each person is saying, if they're talking over each other especially. I'm going to turn captions back off. Here's the present now. This is not I'm present. This is I'm going to share my whole screen. So bad idea. Don't do it. Lower right-hand corner, three dots. These are my options. I, as a super admin, can record the meeting. Most people cannot do that. But the only thing here that's terribly interesting, other than turning on captions, is that you can change the layout if you want. Normally auto which is the default, is good, but you can change it to different things. The sidebar layout can be useful if there's not too many participants, or you can go with the tiled if there's a bunch of people and you want to see a lot of people all at one time. But for normal use, the auto seems to work fine. In the upper right-hand corner, if I click on the people icon, that shows me all the participants in the meeting. Right now, there's just me, the one. Normally, as I say, I wouldn't be seeing me on the big screen, but I could see me here in the little thumbnail. And I can click on chat to see the chat. And chat is where I should ask my questions. If I want to ask a question to the presenter, I can type the question here, and then Tucker or whoever the host is can look at the questions and then single out the next one to ask and say something like, John, would you like to ask your question now? And I would then, my mic is muted, I would unmute my mic, I would then ask my question, mute my mic back again, and then Dr. Boston or whoever is the presenter would answer the question on. When I want to get rid of that, I can just click the little X. This, again, shows me, that's my little thumbnail up here. Even though I won't normally see myself on the main screen, I'll always be visible up in the upper little thumbnail. Okay, so now that I'm done here, I'm going to go ahead and leave this meet and end the demo.